Welcome to Coffee and Candor. This is Chris.
Ross.
Brandy. Amber.
Amber was supposed to bring us in and write us.
Sneezy, sleepy, and
dopey.
No, I'm sleepy. I'm not dopey today.
Amber was supposed to bring us in, and I said, "Bring us in." And right as I hit record, she said, "No, I'm about to sneeze."
I haven't done any doping today.
See,
this is just me.
I've stopped saying "bless you" more than once because after the second time, it's like if I say it again and you sneeze the third time, you have to be destroyed because you're a demon.
Yeah.
And I'm not willing to do that yet. So well, it's been 22 years. So anyway, so today we are going to talk about the debacle that is Fort Hood. Mm-hmm. So for those of you who do not know, Fort Hood is an Army base. It is in Killeen, Texas, and they have got a shit show of a dumpster fire going on there. They've had... most people know about the Vanessa... I don't remember what her last name is. Starts with a G. Hispanic girl.
How long was she missing?
A couple of months.
Because I'm just like this whole the last 2.5 weeks. I'm out of the loop on everything.
Well, we're not talking about her specifically, but her specific story was she what did she work in motor pool, something like that?
I know,
or in the armory or something like that.
I know that's where she was when she was murdered. I don't know if she worked there or that guy worked there.
I thought she worked in transportation.
Is she the
but
one
I could be wrong.
Had she accused someone of sexual?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't just her that did. There were several soldiers that had accused him, and it's not like he was a staff sergeant or
he was just
a master sergeant. He was a fucking E4 specialist, and she was a private first class, wasn't she?
I don't know.
I think she was private first class, so E3. But anyway, he killed her and got his estranged wife to help dispose of her body, and then he killed himself.
Well, I'm glad he's out of the gene pool. I just wish he'd killed himself before he took someone else out.
Like on that movie with Tom Cruise, Night and Day. I'm going to kill myself and then her.
Go with that, yeah.
It's a great movie if you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's funny as shit. Oh my god. Anyway, so it's funny, but it also makes you think. It doesn't. It's just funny. But anyway, back to Fort Hood. So Fort Hood has had numerous soldiers go missing. I read about one today. A dude was found shot to death like a mile from the base. Yeah.
It's probably this guy, because I'm looking at an article right now saying that right now the base is under investigation for 3 murders of their soldiers.
Yeah, and their command staff is under investigation too.
Shot to death in Harker Heights next to his burned Jeep on May 18th.
What?
That's probably the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I saw the story today. I don't know when the incident actually happened, but their command staff is under investigation too.
Sounds like they need to be.
Yeah. I mean, Killeen, Texas is not some... I mean, when you have a town right next to an army base, it's not going to be the best place. That's
right,
just the
but I mean,
way
it's not like Chicago or something,
right.
Fort Hood, does basic training go in there?
Oh, I don't know. See, because in the Army, so in the Air Force, which is what I was in, everybody that goes to basic training, which is everybody, goes to Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio. We all go through. Every enlisted person that has... What's so...
There was another guy that was reported missing.
You're not seeing what you think you're seeing.
In August of 2019, and his remains were found in June while they were searching for that specialist, Vanessa Julian,
I think, probably.
But his body was found when they were searching for her.
Yeah.
The reason I was asking about the basic training is this, I mean, could these be some kind of like hazing incidents gone wrong?
No.
Okay.
See, I mean, what I was saying was the Air Force is the only service that does that. Every enlisted person that has ever been enlisted in the Air Force has gone through basic training at Lackland.
Everywhere else, it's kind of like regional.
The Marines, the Army, the Navy, they all have basic training in various other bases.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if Fort Hood is one of them, but...
Fort Hood is the largest active-duty armored U.S. military base in the world, and at the time of the shooting housed around 65,000 people. a sprawling 340 square mile installation 50 miles south of Waco in northeastern Texas. It's the largest single employer in the state.
Really?
Damn.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but they've had shit going on like that for
a long time.
Years. Yeah, well, to the point they're talking about closing it.
Really? The largest base in the world. Wow.
Because they can't keep motherfuckers from dying. I mean,
yeah.
I read a thing from some soldier on some forum, and they were like, I'd rather go to Afghanistan than Fort Hood. Fuck no.
And that's terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
That they have to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
And, it seems like the very least we can do while they're, agreeing to go through and serve our country is keep them safe.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
This is like the bear. That's what I don't understand with the woman who was just murdered. They said
Vanessa?
She was, killed in the armory and then hacked to pieces.
Yes.
Is there just one person working the armory and no one goes in there all day?
I don't know.
Because, I mean...
Like, how would they get away with that?
He was in there, he murdered her...
Well, hold on.
Dismembered her.
I don't think it was the base armory, because I believe that on army bases, each... I don't know what a squadron is in the army. But each... Fuck, what? It's not a brigade, it's not a battalion. It's what's below a battalion? Platoon?
Yeah.
Would that be a squadron?
I don't know.
A couple hundred people?
Yeah.
Roughly? Okay. Each, whatever the fuck that designation is in the army, has their own small armory. See, we didn't, because, we're the Air Force. But I think they do. Especially if they're an armored unit like that.
But I'm saying, how long would it take? He killed her, he dismembered her.
Well, he beat her to death with a hammer, so...
Jeez.
He had to clean up all of that blood,
that would have been
and
bloody.
Nobody came in?
Well,
Do they know they dismembered her at the armory? Or did he dismember her where he dumped her?
So here's what I read. That he beat her to death in the armory and put her body in a Pelican case, which is just like a big ruggedized suitcase type thing. And put her over in the corner and cleaned up and went and got his estranged ex-wife.
You stay here, God damn.
But didn't he come back like 12 hours later, something like that?
Yeah, I'm reading.
I mean, it was...
He murdered her with a hammer, caused her blood to be splashed all over the armory room.
If you murder somebody with a hammer, beat somebody to death with a hammer, that's going to be messy.
Yeah.
He contacted his married girlfriend to help him bury
I thought... Okay.
her bloody body.
She's a real piece of work.
At first, they tried to set her on fire, but she wouldn't burn. So then they dismembered her. So it wasn't in the armory that they did that.
God damn.
Yeah. But that whole thing was just atrocious. But they keep having these. Like I said, when you have an army base, the surrounding area is not going to be great. That's just the way it is. Just like the surrounding area of a Marine base is not going to be all that fantastic.
In the last year, 5 soldiers have died violent deaths in central. It says in central Texas.
Wow, that seems like a lot.
Yeah. But Colleen is, like I said, it's not some shithole place,
right?
It's like you said, it's not Chicago, so
it's middle of Texas. It's just like
So Fort Hood is. I mean, those things are being investigated, but Fort Hood's command staff is actually being investigated because they kept lying to the family about what was going on.
Covering it up and shit.
Well, I don't know that they were covering it up, but they weren't being forthcoming.
Well, they didn't even search for that other soldier that they found while they were searching for her.
Yeah, they were like, oh shit, he's missing too. Fuck.
And he was gone a year.
Lost him,
A year?
Never even searched.
Was it a year, or he went missing the year before?
So what, they just said, oh, he's AWOL, fuck him.
Right,
but featured at the feet of the mural is a picture of Gregory Morales, I guess? Morales, another Fort Hood soldier who disappeared from the post. After almost a year, authorities found his remains last month when they were searching for her.
He's not the one I'm talking about.
Wow.
What do you mean he's not the one?
He's not the one that I saw the article about yesterday or today.
About the guy getting shot?
Uh-huh.
I know, that's a different one.
Okay.
This is the one that they found while they were searching for her.
Right.
Just happened upon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh shit, I wonder if this is her. Nope.
Somebody else.
Oh, he's got his dog tags.
Look, we found one. Accidentally on the...
There is...
Jesus.
Who's growling? Hillary.
Who knows?
Stop growling at him.
She can't hear you. She's deaf.
She's on me?
He was
Charlotte.
growling at Rusty.
Charlie's
She was
like,
growling at Rusty.
Are you talking about me? No, motherfucker, go back there and lay down. But, yeah, they've got some shit going on there.
Killeen Police Department and Harker Heights PD confirmed they have pending investigations involving 5 other soldiers killed just this year. Jesus. And the year's only halfway over.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just July,
Yeah,
y'all.
that's a significant fucking problem.
Yeah.
And to have your command staff investigated like that, their careers are pretty much done.
Oh, well, it sounds kind of like they need to be.
Well, yeah, but as an officer, if you are under investigation, it doesn't really matter if you're exonerated or not.
Just the investigation is enough to...
Yeah. That may not be something to terminate their commission, but...
Certainly didn't do them any favors.
Right, it's not gonna help them in promotion or getting a better position or anything like that.
So I wonder how bad the crime is around the base there.
I don't know. I got a pretty wicked sense of deja vu just then, though.
You mean unrelated to the base?
Mm-hmm. I did too. We've had this discussion before.
Yeah, it seems like we have.
Okay, weirdos.
Oh my God, she did not.
She did.
She did not call us weirdos.
Whatever.
The one that has visions, and I'm a fucking weirdo for having deja vu once.
Yeah, which is an acknowledged thing.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Dead Fort Hood soldier deemed deserter reinstated to active duty will receive military funeral. Oh, that was for that girl.
Who, Vanessa?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they think she was missing at first? They deemed her
a stateside deserter, but Bergdahl, who legitimately deserted...
No, I'm sorry. They're showing a picture of her in the video. This was for the guys who remains they found.
Oh.
Okay. He's a stateside deserter, but Bergdahl, who legitimately deserted his unit in Afghanistan and joined the Taliban, was accepted back with open arms. Fuck them.
Like they didn't desert; they were murdered.
Yeah,
it kind of wasn't their fault.
Yeah, you motherfuckers didn't even look for it.
Yeah, so I feel like they're not.
He hadn't shown up for work in 3 days. Fuck it. I guess he deserted.
Piece of shit.
9 months had passed before the Army offered a reward of $15,000 for information about his whereabouts.
Wow. That's a long time for people to forget details and for them to just be like, we lost him. Sorry, ma'am. I know he was your son and all, but we don't know where he is.
That's some pretty significant bullshit.
That's inexcusable. There's just I don't care how busy they are. I don't care how it.
Well, that's their job.
Right.
They have people to do that. That's all they do.
Yeah, that's inexcusable.
That shit should have been turned over to the Criminal Investigation Division of Fort Hood immediately.
His younger brother said they didn't do any real searching until they got a lead. If M16 goes missing, they shut down an entire unit to find it. Why don't they do that for people? Yeah,
like a soldier's less important? That's pretty gross there.
That's bad shitty. Mm-hmm. And that's why their command staff is going to get fired.
Sounds like they need a clean house.
Mm-hmm. That is unfucking reasonable. Like I said, every base has a criminal investigation division. In the Air Force, it's called the Office of Special Investigations. In the Navy, it's NCIS.
Right.
And that's their job. That's what they do. And that should have been turned over to them after day 2 when they said, "Fuck, we can't find this guy."
Yeah. He's not on a bender or whatever.
Yeah, we've searched everywhere. Here's CID. Here's the information we have. Do your thing. I guess that was too much fucking work.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's say they get some leads, and the leads stay on base. Okay, I understand CID taking care of it then. But let's say they get some leads and the information starts to lead away from base.
CID works with the local.
They work in cooperation.
It's like when the FBI comes in on a case or something. Kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of have like a double
joint investigation.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not really because CID doesn't technically have jurisdiction outside of.
No, but for that soldier, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm thinking wrong.